6, then that means that Kershaw's pitching game 6, and that's going to be tough. I'm not trying to deal with that. I'd rather end it in 5. Reyes will be, out. We'll see how long the other series takes when he can come back. But if he ends it, then that means Carlos will be pitching game 6. I'm sorry, game 1 of the World Series, and I'm cool with that. We'll see how soon it'll be before we get Reyes back.
Welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network.
Games 1 and 2 were a little more routine. 3 and 4, we blew leads in both at the very end. But I'm lucky in that we were able to bounce back, or have the opportunity to bounce back. Didn't have the opportunity to bounce back game 3. If we were emotionally hurt, if you could ever be hurt from a video game, that one definitely stung.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Series is far from over.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one.
And that's part of the reason why Reyes is pitching. Gave up 1 home run in the 7th inning in game 1. That's it. Outside of that, he has pitched amazingly.
This is the guy you want at the plate when your game is on the line. He thrives in these.
Well, we need Comstock to start coming through and having better at bats.
I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Rich Hill has the ball for the 5th game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this game's going to be interesting. Our pitcher today, I love watching him pitch. He's an aging veteran pitcher, but hey, look at the numbers. They're still good. He's done a great job of keeping himself in good shape. He's continued to evolve his game, and his career has progressed. So let's see how he goes about his business in this one. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers.
Well, we'll see how this stream turns out. In my head,
these guys are old school.
We will play the rest of this series. Period. So I know how long that means I may be up and I'll work tomorrow. Looking at it, maximum of 3 games. For sure, a minimum of 2 games. If I lose this game and we go to 6 games and I win in 6, that's going to be the end of the stream. And then the World Series starts tomorrow, starting at 8 p.m., an earlier start time than normal. So I'm going to try to get the World Series knocked out in 2 days if I make it. If I win this game, I will play game 1 of the World Series tonight, and then, 2 through 4 tomorrow, anything after that, Monday.
Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first.
So I guess we'll see how it plays out.
Bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
That's coming with some big bats. I believe in both games in LA, we got behind early, and he was the one that came up with the tying hit both times. Diaz? Diaz, let's go! And we jumped out early. I like it. It's a great start. Yo, what's up, Wicked? I actually had a really good day. I got good sleep last night. Did some stuff for work today on overtime, and then some other personal stuff. I had to hang out with my buddies a little bit, so I'm happy.
Had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot.
All right, 1-0, just like that. Reyes.
Wow, that was impressive.
We're off to a good start.
Batting third, first baseman, Matt
He's stepping up big for me.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
And how was your day?
The 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up.
I didn't get to be on Twitch as much on Saturdays as I normally am. I'm not sure if you were streaming Destiny. I know, though, that I'm ready for Destiny. Kind of hoping that I could win this game, start Game 1 of the World Series tonight. Or, play Game 1 tonight, and then possibly get through.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
He's going to get caught at second.
Able to get the ball
I'll have to live with that.
He'll be held to a single with one away.
Well, that ball was
I'm trying to hopefully be done with the World Series by Sunday, assuming I make
He
it.
still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base.
Alright, Sports Games, I have a good lurk.
Probably would have been out.
And good luck in your franchise. Where's my lurk emote at?
Here's Randall Gritchick.
No, one of my guys has a
He's
lurk
in
emote.
there for a called strike one. One in, one out.
There we go.
and
Have a
one
good lurk,
on
dude.
here in the inning.
Alright, so we're off to a good start. A little more air on that. And that's a 2-0 game back to back. You've got to take advantage here. Not trying
The
to...
pitch. And he swings on top of one.
I would just like a routine, like up by 4 runs, kind of coasting from start to finish type game. Asking for a lot. We'll see.
Here's the 0-2.
That's a terrible swing. What was that swinging at?
And there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect with the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Terrible swing. Here goes Mr. Worthless, Reed Comstock, 1 for 15. Whenever you want to step up and start doing something, dude, it'd be much appreciated. And like I said, I can't really take you out the middle of the lineup. I need you to be productive. You're the one guy in the X Factor. Otherwise, Jed will have to start batting 5th. I wanted to avoid that. Kind of like to extend your big bats as long as possible.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
And Wallace and Charles, second week in a row. Nice. I still need to finish story mode. I still need to actually figure out what exactly is going to be happening in my stream, which would be a lot easier if I finish baseball quickly. Because I know for sure at the end of this weekend, baseball is done. If you include Monday as part of my weekend, since I'm off Sunday Mondays.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over.
Alright, let's open up one of these snacks here and get some energy going here.
Home half of the first coming up at Dodger Stadium, and the Redbirds.
I think my backlog of games, I wanted to get back in everybody's golf. I know for sure I'm going to start NHL like pretty soon. I have some RPGs to play. I still need to finish Mega Man 10. That actually probably be the first thing I do because I can do that in one stream. I just haven't had the chance to do it.
Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Alex Reyes will do
All right, Alex.
trip to the World Series on the table. Dan Plesac, what's
That's
the
what he
word
said.
on it?
Trip to the World Series on the table.
Repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft.
Now, because he doesn't have max stamina, the best I can do to help myself out is get through innings quick. The quicker I get through, the longer that he can pitch, and he's going to be able to pitch as long as I need him to because he's not going to be seen again this series.
For a guy his size, he can motor. He can cover the ground.
I'll still play my Madden online franchise. I'll probably do some Madden Ultimate Team as well. Do a couple of those streams. I've done a few of those. I know tomorrow that I will be playing a league game. So I will be playing the Falcons. So let's see now. Last time I had one of those games against them, just couldn't do anything. I think, what was it? I lost what, 36-3.
And he lays off a pitch
But now
for strike.
Jameis is healthy this time around for attempt number 2 against the Falcons. And the
Now the 0-1.
I'm still in first place in the division.
Low and broke lower, ball 1.
I was watching earlier the Jets, who are competing for the division in the AFC East. The Jets were playing the Saints, who are a game behind. And the Jets end up winning on a pick 6. The game was tied. This is a hilarious thing. The game is tied at 31. Dude runs a counter on 3rd and 6 and actually got like 30 yards with Peterson. It was gross.
1-2, here it comes. This is in the air
out.
straightaway center.
He actually gets, the first down. Then he gets down to the Jets 42. Called his last timeout. So it's 9 seconds left. He's at the Jet 42. 9 seconds, no timeouts. He throws a pass over the middle of the field, which was stupid. It gets picked off, and the guy ran it back for a touchdown. His time expires to win. I won't say over the middle. It's like over the it looked like a corner route, but he threw it before he broke. So the guy at corner jumped the route, and he ran it back. And that's how the Jets won. So I believe the Panthers and Saints are 6 and 8. The Falcons are 7 and 6, and I'm 7 and 5. So if I win, I have a 2-game lead over everybody in the division. Important. Then my last that Madden game and the Packers one right after were not good for me. I did struggle with the Lions yesterday, but a win's a win.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far.
Oh, that's not a good start with that.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And he's done well this series.
There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high.
Can't even show the at-bats, but as you see, he's got the hits. He's doing damage to me.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Moral of the story, basically.
You just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
But at the end of the day, I look at it. I'm sorry, he's 7 and I think it said he's 7 and 5. He's 7 and 6 because we have 3 games left. I'm 8 and 5. So if I win this game, I will have a 2-game lead because he'll have 7 losses. He plays the Saints and the Panthers to end the season. I also play the Saints and Panthers to end the season. Basically, if I win out, I win the division, and that's how I look at it. If I beat the Falcons and win 1 more game, I win the division. So let's just do it the easy way. Let's just beat Atlanta. Do it ourselves. Don't depend on anyone else.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that.
I'm not sure when we're going to play because he's on Eastern time, so I'll probably have to get up and play him in the morning. Thankfully, the Bucks play the afternoon game, so I don't have to worry about missing their game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air.
3-1.
Left center. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Not bad with the pitch count in that inning either. I'll take that.
1-0. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Michael Brantley.
All right, Mike.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball.
Hell, if I played the Red Sox, I'm still going to have to deal with Chris Sale.
Clearly looking for a fastball.
Tapped out in front of home.
So I don't get to escape lefties.
And there's one gone here to start the second.
And Price. Unless one of them got traded as much as the computer trades in MLB, who knows?
Here's Jed Jerko now. His career batting line against Hill, not great. He's 1 for 8.
Not great at all.
First
Like
offering on its way. Line drive
there's
to
one
center
hit.
field.
That pitch on.
And that's
Take
into
advantage.
the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Not bad.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Peralta. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Let's look at their bullpen. Baez and Romo. What do you know? The righties. They're the ones that have energy. They're the ones that don't get used.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here.
Yep, look away.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the beady part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off...
Mid-thigh pretty much turned and caught him right in the bottom of the ass cheek.
In now, Alex Reyes, as he'll take a
Normally I bunt, but because he hasn't really been consistently hitting the strike zone, I'm willing to take a chance here and just swing. One, because of the pitch count. Two, because I feel like I might get lucky and get a wild pitch and not have to sacrifice the out. Because really the only thing I'm trying to avoid here is a double play.
Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Now I have to update that. Obviously, since I've been playing baseball, I had to input today's stream and tomorrow's stream.
Getting a few steps off a second there.
But I will be adding more.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a
I think this week I have an idea what I want to play, but there's a couple of games that I really want to play. And I'll be asking for input from you guys. So I know for sure at the end of the month, I definitely will be playing Mario Odyssey. I tend not to play what everybody else is playing. I play what I want to play, but Mario Odyssey is definitely a game I've been looking forward to. So when that game comes out, I'll be streaming that pretty much. I think it comes out on the 27th. Yep. So pretty much the rest of that weekend is going to be all Mario.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt.
Well, this is good. Work the count full. Because if I get lucky and get a walk here, then I got to avoid giving up and out, and I got extra 4 or 5 pitches, and it pays off. Risky gamble.
Just to walk his opposite number. Wow.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Well, things can get a little out of control early, and I would love that.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
So if this game gets out of control early, like we get a big lead, I probably will sit Reyes as soon as I feel comfortable, and I'll pitch Leak or Lynn the rest of the way, and only just use one arm, so everyone else can be rested going into the World Series. But first things first, gotta win.
Contact is important here.
No double play. Anything else is pretty much okay. Prefer a hit, obviously.
0-1 pitch on its way. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Seguin camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Digging in to try it again, Aledmys Diaz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That was a fastball down the middle.
From the stretch. Oh, and he gets a hold of
Grand slam! Aledmys Diaz! Let's go!
He does. It's another home run.
That is what I'm talking about. That crowd should be just complete silence right now in Dodger Stadium.
On that one, his second of the game, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering
Oh, man, this is good right here.
Unscathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
5-0, just like that. You almost have to think in their case they might have to warm somebody up. That's too many runs early on.
Carpenter.
So go after
Can't take the risk.
And bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air. Falling for it. Second.
I'll live with that, though.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the damage has been done for the Cards, and it came on this grand slam. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Dodgers nothing.
Leading up the Dodgers. Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Rip Los Angeles. Yay, Jazz. I'm hoping so.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk on the move.
Long way to go in this game, and they have shown me there's a no lead is safe with this team. No lead is safe, but let me tell you, 5-0 out the gates like that, you have to feel pretty confident. Diaz with 2 home runs in the first 2 innings. And one of my best pitchers, the only thing is he doesn't have full stamina, so I need to try to pitch to contact a little bit more than I normally do to try to get him through this game.
Change up there to start him, but it drops a little low.
Or get him through a chunk of this game before I go to the pin. And like I said, going to the pin, I will go with Lynn or I will go with Leak. I won't even waste the arms if I don't have to.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Just seeing how long Reyes is going to be able to go and can he be productive the entire time.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
It's a risk because they have so much power in their lineup, but
in the air out to right. Grichuk sprinting after it. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
this dude's had my number so far. He's come up with some big hits in this series. About to keep things in perspective. Like, I don't want to pitch. I want to pitch Like, this is a 1-0 game. I don't want to give up any runs for as long as possible.
In there, and it's 0-1.
But I also have to realize I shouldn't be trying to pitch perfect because I have a lead. 1 run is not terrible in the grand scheme of things as long as I'm getting those guys out at the plate. Can't worry about the base runners right now.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
But Reyes has his ace stuff today for the most part.
And another foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row.
This is what I really don't need.
I like the call for a 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. You got away with one right there.
Okay, no need to dive. You're not getting that.
Hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Come on, guys.
Here comes another 0-2. Grounded to
All right, I'll take that. 2 outs.
Carpenter, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90.
So I'm thinking pitch count wise, Reyes should be good for 70 to 80 pitches, and then that's where things will start going downhill. So if I can get to that 80 pitch mark in good shape, I'm happy. 5 to 6 innings. If he can pitch 5 to 6 shutout innings, I think we're in good shape to take this game. Still have to factor in that I still get to bat. Oh, there's one. I'm taking one.
Cardinals sin. You got an open base with the pitcher on the on-deck circle, and you let him get a base hit. That just can't happen.
That wasn't good pitch placement. That wasn't smart either, but whatever. Life goes on.
Into the box, Rich Hill, as he sends it on the ground to first. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's how the game's played sometimes. If you help yourself out. He's not throwing real well right now. So maybe this is going to earn him an opportunity to go back out there and stay longer in the game. Maybe get it together on the mound as well.
And now is Yasiel Puig.
Last thing I need. Pitcher get a hit. And that's why you don't walk to get to the pitcher, because then I just get, I would have been irritated. Just the extra base runner.
Now the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away.
Oh,
Maybe
I'd like to. But I'll have Mr. Cy Young going game 2, or I'm sorry, game 1 if I win. Martinez will be pitching. So if I win this game, Martinez game 1, Walker game 2, maybe Reyes game 3. I'm cool with that. That means they'll still be able to pitch twice. I would have Bueno pitching game 4. We'll just see how it plays out, but you can't worry about any of that stuff. Still got to get 21 more outs to make any of that relevant. And we still need to do stuff at the plate. Can't get complacent with 5 runs. Definitely have to keep that mindset. Gotta score, gotta score.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
There's no way.
For sure, though, I need him to make it 5 innings.
Interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Now he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Really don't want to see my bullpen with how much they struggled in this series.
Good job to spoil.
Part of the reason why I'm more comfortable with saying we'll just go to Lynn and Leak to try to close it out. if we have the opportunity.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. Grichuk retired, and there's one away.
For the Cardinals, catcher, Reed.
Ready for another chance. Reed Comstock, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the
He's got that
at-bat on its
curveball
way.
working.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Just looking at NHL.
Here comes the 1-0.
Sitting right there under the TV, ready to be played.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Hitters count. Here's
Alright,
the 2-0
fastball
pitch.
coming. Or hang a curveball.
Deep to left. This one's got
That
plenty of
works.
distance.
We got that one. Get that runner right back. Comstock, that's
Solo
good.
shot, and they add
Need to get your back
another.
going.
A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, first homer, and maybe his first hit. Actually, probably a second or third hit.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you see it was projected.
Yeah,
at
he's
over
about to get the can.
450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
It was hard watching college football this week. 'Cause, you know, I was still salty about the Florida game from last week. But,
Next for the Cardinals,
Standing in now,
left
Michael
fielder,
Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
As the change
Feeling pretty good.
there for the first strike.
not
4 for 1
production-wise,
here in
but
the early going.
win-wise. Kentucky won. Still suck.
Into the
Tennessee got
windup.
just
Here comes
destroyed,
the 0-1.
which I always find hilarious.
And a
Rival.
whiff at a good
And
slider
then
that time.
Nebraska, I know they played yesterday, which is kind of good. I didn't have to really worry about them. And I know San Diego State's playing right now. I've had my eye on that game. Can't believe that guy got. I don't know if you guys saw. You'll probably see the highlight.
Lifted
That
the
Northern
other way.
Illinois San Diego State game. So SDSU's at the bottom of the pile. Guy got tackled. There's 3 guys there, and they actually showed the replay. You could see one of the defenders reaching in Penny's face mask and trying to poke him in the eye. Like, what the hell? And they caught him doing that. Of course, they didn't actually catch that on the field,
He singled his last
but they
time.
caught that in the in the replay, and they were talking about it, crucifying the guy if they should. There's no
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
reason for
pitch.
that.
This is line to left. And that
Ugly ground rule doubles have wall so low.
For a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen.
I was so
more often than the
disgusted
other
because that's
ballparks.
Penny's our best player on
Big
offense.
bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
Ridiculous.
Now the Dodgers get a
Yep,
right-hander up
we
and
got that
throwing
pin
in the
going. A
back.
base hit will add a run here.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1.
So you look at how that second inning went. He got hit by a pitch with Jed on first after he hit a single to center. You walk the pitcher to load the bases with 1 out. Dyson pops up to third,
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the
and then
fastball
Diaz
swings
hits a
way
home
out
run
there
to
for
left.
ball 2.
Or sorry, home run, a grand slam to left. Boom. All of a sudden, game goes from 1-0. You might get out of it to 5-0, and you did it yourself. You hit Peralta, and you walk the pitcher.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer giving chase. Jerko
Yes.
rounds third and is digging for the plate. And
Another
goes in to
run.
score
Let's
from second.
go.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now?
Let's
The
go.
starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face.
We are trying to
He knows
end
he has a
this
6-1 lead
in
here
game
with the early
5.
going to work.
We are not
You can't
taking
let that
LA
take
back to
away
St.
your
Louis.
game.
Stay your asses at home.
Striding into the box.
Boston, Seattle,
Reyes
whoever,
trying to
we can
keep
see you in the
things
World
going now with
Series.
the runner at first following the RBI single.
And you're right, Jazz. Guys like that don't need to play football. There's the thing about being competitive and hitting hard and doing stuff like that, but that's over the line. Like the hit with Sherman on Mariota, and I like the Bucks and the Titans. I didn't like that hit, but I respect that hit because if you're gonna hold out that long to get out of bounds, and you're gonna slow up going out of bounds, you open yourself up to stuff like that. It should have been flagged to me, yes, but I'm not upset with him about that because anytime you have a chance to hit a quarterback that likes to move, you do it. It's just how it is. I mean, I'm in the NFC South with my Bucks. Anytime Cam runs, I want someone to punish him. That's how you stop people running. And yeah, Jace, you're right. I got to see was it 6-4 in the 8th? They tied it, and
there's a swing.
Reyes?
Sends a ball high in the
Reyes?
left field, and the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. So now they'll have.
He almost hit a home run.
Following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front.
Hell yeah. I've always been of that belief. Anytime a quarterback is outside the pocket, and this is also me speaking from the Nebraska point of view, when they ran the option, you hit that quarterback every time you can hit him, and if you have to take 15, damn it, you take 15. You punish that quarterback, and that affects him not just running the ball, but also passing the ball too.
Will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much.
Yeah, at least the Cardinals are going to end the season on a good note. It's ugly that they missed the playoffs. It's their own fault. But, you know, they didn't mail it in. I like that. They got some fight. And yeah, we're on fire. Almost hit a home run with the pitcher. That would have been like, the fact that he hit the double was enough to take him out anyway, but yeah. 2 outs, now another hit will end up just destroying them. That's another 2 runs if we get another hit here.
And he puts it on the
Which you will not.
Second. Forsythe is there. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground
Should have took that pitch.
And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to inning number 3. Cards lead it.
Yep.
7-1.
My thoughts exactly, JWLP. I'm just saying.
He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well,
anytime a quarterback is outside the pocket,
it's hard to be patient when you're down by 6.
I'm not saying you have to take you have to do what the Broncos did, because to me what the Broncos did that game was dirty. They were headhunting. There's a difference between that and just, hey,
the wind up and the pitch.
You're going to get punished every time you move outside the pocket. You throw the ball within the confines of football, we're knocking you on your ass.
One at bat, one pitch at a time.
You slide,
not allow a big inning coming at you.
We're making you feel the slide. Take your yards. You need to be sore when the game is over, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Thankfully, we won't have to see him until later in the season. We'll actually probably want to see him earlier in the season.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for this point on that
game against the Saints was an ugly game.
That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of.
I'm not sure. Maybe you can speak to it more than I can. I just feel like Cam's not 100%. And definitely losing Olsen is going to hurt, but I feel like this year is going to be a weird year for Carolina.
He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
He'll try again, 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Grichuk moves over. He's got it 1 away.
The batter number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time.
The defense may be able to pull one out his ass. As long as the thing is,
first offering on its way.
You know, people were kind of upset with the Panthers defense, but if you turn the ball over so much, there's only so much that you guys can do. When you turn the ball over all the time, or all the time, you had 3 turnovers against the Saints, and I know for sure, I didn't get to see all of the game, but I know for sure one put them right in field goal range. Like, you can't have that defense.
On the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
You can't ask for the defense to do everything. So between the run game and something in the pass game, like you have Samuel, I know that you have the monsters on the outside. Like, just got to find some ways to get them in open space and take advantage. It's not like the Patriots defense has been lights out this season either, but just even if your offense isn't doing its thing, and I know their offense has struggled so far this season, you can't turn the ball over.
Out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Not even 50, because his shoulder's still having some issues, and then I know they said they want to cut down on his rushes, which, like, that's fine if you're going to cut down his rushes. It'd be easier to do so if he was more accurate.
He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at.
Because at this point right now, kind of like that's what I think everyone will want if you're facing Cam. You want him to stay in the pocket and try to complete passes.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right. And
here in a sec so I can charge controller.
So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Derek Anderson, a familiar friend.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. In the dirt.
I don't even know why I threw that.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
In a perfect world right now, Reyes goes 5. Lynn goes 6 and 7. Lee goes 8 and 9. Like, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see.
You were like this Madden at times.
Even more on the next pitch.
Not kidding about that.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Rather pitch to him.
2-1, here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch
Rather
right
pitch to
there,
no one.
he's trying to
whoa. LSU lost to Troy.
If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ugh. I didn't even notice that. What the hell?
Here it is on 3-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard.
I have no idea how I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that the game was close.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and
it says Troy, which was paid nearly $1 million to play at LSU, celebrates his upset of the Tigers. It's panic time on the Bayou after LSU falls to Troy 24-21, ending a 49-game non-conference home winning streak that stretches back to 2000 in UAB. LSU also saw a 16-game win streak on homecoming snaps. First coach Ed Coy hasn't fixed LSU's problems on offense, and the young defense struggled to stop Troy's rushing attack. 208 yards, 3 touchdowns. The last 3 weeks have done nothing to build confidence that Oregon can succeed as Orgeron can succeed as LSU's permanent head coach. And hell, they were up 17-0. I don't know how I did not notice that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Hasn't showed you anything so far. Ugh.
Swung
Damn.
on and missed.
And losing Olsen doesn't help either, because that's a big security blanket that's gone. And also having a tight end that can do a lot of things that a receiver can kind of dictate the way that teams will try to scheme. Because obviously teams are going to focus and scheme on trying to take Olsen out of the game. Not having to worry about that now is only going to make it harder. Someone else is going to have to step up for you guys.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And only one woman in the stands. Oh, all the Dodger fans are probably in shock right now. Like,
Ready with the 0-1.
oh yeah, we'll go back to St. Louis, right? I heard you guys. We'll go back, and your ass is staying here. Your team's staying here too.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor break.
Man, all that talk
Just
shit to
missed
me.
right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Truthfully, I'd hope that 7 should be enough. Because I'm still trying to add to it.
Here's the 2-1. There's a
There's
drive
double.
out to left center field. Heading for second is Carpenter.
No mercy. No pun intended. But we're not trying to show any mercy. I'm trying to beat
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to
the
do to get
blue
it
out of them.
That pitch was off the plate.
Make the fans start leaving now.
It's good extension.
Oh, I
and
assume
drives
some
it
fans
back.
would have already started leaving. And you're right, Jazz. It's their... And I'm not even sure this iteration of Clemson is going to be enough to beat Bama. We'll see.
Down the third baseline.
Still a long way to go. I think, honestly, it benefits Clemson right now because with their younger guys, more chemistry to be prepared and, better suited to play Bama as best
Decent
you
lead
can
at
hope for.
second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cabrera's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Reed Comstock.
I'm not high on the Rockies. I think the Diamondbacks are going to beat them.
1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
But I still see a rematch.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
I still think that Cleveland is coming out the American League. The National League, I'm kind of curious. The Cubs and that series, I really look forward to. And I hope the Diamondbacks win. Diamondbacks-Dodgers series would be pretty awesome.
He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Would love that. And it's kind of nice in a way because everyone gets to set their rotation as best as possible. The wild card teams
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
don't necessarily have to worry about stuff. The Twins will be interesting because I feel like they're the least deserving team. Well, I'm saying deserving. Definitely the least likely.
That one's got a chance. Dyson going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second.
Reyes doesn't have this sharp stuff, but yeah, Rockies have no pitching. The Dodgers would love to face them in the playoffs.
In now, Logan Forsythe, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, they're just going to have to all hands on deck. That's the only way you can have the wild card game. Kind of one of my friends like the Diamondbacks like, well, they should, they'll start Greinke or Ray, and then, hopefully the bullpen can take it from there. Like, the hell with that. If I have to pitch both of them, like it's like the Diamondbacks back today with Schilling and Johnson in a wild card game, they're both available. You have to get the win. You can't worry about the next game. And it's hard for him to get him to understand that because he's of the belief that you have to prepare in case you are playing a next game.
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye level.
Yeah, no mercy. I mean,
it's so enticing to hit that. You see that ball as a hitter, do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard.
I was disappointed with some of the stuff that happened. More so because I was there and had to watch it live. And my friends getting to laugh at my reactions on some stuff. The Enzo one being the big one. But yeah, Hall of Fame, Hell in the Cell looks pretty good so far. Happy to see Rude first PPV match. Hope he doesn't get lost in the shuffle.
And then from there, continue to add on.
Stepping in now, Sergio Romo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Look, this is a big.
Oh, you're gonna leave the pitcher in against me? Oh, fuck no.
Early in the game, this is a huge inning and a huge.
I need a double play then.
In there at the knees,
Or a strikeout. That's ballsy. You're down 6 runs, and I understand you don't want to go through your bullpen. The hell with that. You got to win this game. He's got to come out the game.
If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think
the only complaint I really have about the Brock Braun match is, okay, Braun does his finisher 3 times.
Nice job.
And he kicks out twice. He takes 1 F5 and that's it. Like, he's supposed to be a monster, but he can't kick out of 1 F5.
That was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time.
That really bothered me. Because even I was expecting him to kick out, and I was expecting Brock to win, of course. But to lose like that just really, like, yeah, I was just in shock. My buddy was looking at me like, what do you think? You look like you're upset. Like, I wouldn't say I'm upset, I'm just kind of surprised. Like, he's supposed to be a monster. How does he not kick out of 1? It just seems odd, but they do odd things.
A 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Alright, this is
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
a big at-bat. Again, runners on base. The only thing that can really hurt us, obviously having traffic on the base paths and getting singled to death, but the home run is what we really have to avoid because that gives them runs in a hurry.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back.
I said Reyes would probably make it to 80 pitches.
1 and 2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there, ripped the line drive, and scored the run easy.
Oh yeah, I think that match is going to be pretty awesome. I know, right? He just walks out of the ambulance on his own power.
Into the box, Melky Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Cardinals get the
Comstock that got out to end the inning.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now.
Sure, mess it up somehow. I would hope not, but
contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
I think Reyes is going to be done after 4.
To limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Because truthfully, I don't give a damn about him getting the win. It's team first. 5 innings would get him a win. But I need to make sure that we win the game, of course.
He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
That's the key.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He pulls this one into right.
All right, thank
but
you.
A little unlucky there.
Survive another inning.
To him in right
They're
field.
trying to get. They just need that one big breakthrough hit because they're getting hits. Just not getting the hits you need.
St. Louis is
But leaving Romo in definitely hurt them. At least it hurt him to me.
Here's Michael
Could have been a bigger inning possibly if you bring in a competent batter there instead of just giving up an out.
Action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
We've been waiting for. I've heard in the dirt sheets they're talking about keeping a belt on him through WrestleMania. I'm like, don't make us suffer through that, please. Please.
1-0 count. Here it is. And
I know they have their India tour coming up soon. It's a Raw tour, but I'm sure that he'll be on it for the obvious reason.
Pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot.
I definitely would like to
It's
see
not
the
he's
numbers,
all over
though,
the
to
place.
see if it's even making a difference in people getting more subscriptions out there, or
2-0 count. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second.
it actually is making a difference for their viewership in India with him having the title. I don't think it does,
There
honestly.
he goes again. Here's
But
that guy.
we'll
Leadoff
see.
base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked
Or
in
they'll
right
tell
now.
us. Of course, they won't tell us if it's bad. They'll tell us if it's good. Or skew the numbers to make it look like it's good. One of the two.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Alright. If the pitcher spot comes up, he will go in.
Now a swing, deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. See you later, over the wall, a home run.
That title means nothing. He doesn't. Every win he gets, like, I understand, like the Miz with his wins, he'll like, but he does so many other things, and plus his matches are just better, so you care more.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his
He
hands,
does
it
great
would have been
promos.
interesting.
He's good on the mic.
He
His
left this one
matches
belt high.
are pretty
In this
solid.
game, he's a guy that will feast
Mahal
on
has.
belt
I don't feel like he has
pitches
any
on
redeeming
the other half,
qualities,
which is pretty obvious now.
but yet he has a title.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
Into the box now, Johnny Peralta. And this is fouled straight back.
So
0-1 count and the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out.
The pitcher number 61.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it.
That was
So
kinda
that was
awkward.
an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Matt Adams.
I said I don't care about the win for Reyes.
Fastball
Care about
swung
the
on
win
and
for the
grounded
team.
out towards second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Nakamura should be good. He's over with the crowd. I mean, I know he, is going to have some shortcomings on the mic, but you can't pair him with someone like Mahal who has them too.
He got on top of one and was a ground
We know
out
why
with him last time.
Shinsuke has shortcomings on the mic. Mahal sucks. So, yeah.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hell,
Pretty
even
good pitch and a great take
I
there.
feel like the
There's
hell
not
the
a lot
promos
you
are
can
better
do
with
that slider
Ziggler and
break you down
Shinsuke
unless
by
you can
far,
catch it
and that's
way out
saying
front and
something.
hook it down the
Or
line.
Ziggler.
You see a lot of swinging
Just
misses
waiting
on
for his
those.
contract to end.
And this winds up inside.
And tap out indeed, because I'm not letting them off.
Great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2 out,
That's
nobody on.
another reason why I went to another pitcher. I could have left him in and say, you know what? I already know he's not going to start game 1 or game 2.
Sent on the ground.
Potentially.
Taken in by
Let's just get through.
Go to Adrian at first,
and
the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run day.
Maybe let's just try to just ride him out until he can't throw anymore, and then move to the next slide. You know what? We've got enough. Let's go ahead and stop, and then we'll take one guy, burn through him, and then finish the game.
The 6'5" right-hander takes over.
But potentially, depending on how long it takes the Boston series, he might be able to come back and pitch for game 2. So, thank you, Reyes, for pitching out of some trouble. You had a really solid start on short rest, and it's up to the bullpen, basically in this case, Lynn and Mr. Leak. Do what you have to do to finish this game out for us, and we can start the World Series tonight, play game 1. Yeah, Ziegler is going to do really, really well.
That gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball.
No, he's not the MVP. Carpenter's the MVP. The MVP of the series is probably Levis Diaz. He had huge games. 8 RBIs for the series for him, 5 in this game, and he had 2 game-tying hits.
Digging in once again,
in this series.
George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Yeah, this is a good feeling. Thinking
about
where I've come from the first season. First game or first season in this franchise, I went 82-80. Missed the playoffs by 2 games. This season,
and a wave and a miss.
Matt Carpenter hit 70 home runs, gets the MVP. Cy Young for Carlos Martinez, 22-3, which is the best record I've ever had for a pitcher ever, most wins. We break the Mariners record by 1 game, finishing the season on a 12-game win streak to do so. Some clutch wins down the stretch. And we're a bullpen away from actually being in the World Series right now, because we could have swept both games or both series if it wasn't for my bullpen blowing leads.
That one back, he was just a little bit late on it.
Slacking a little, but I'm going to get back into it.
Here, but it's chopped foul.
I'm going to start taking my laptop to work with me. So the days that I'm in the office by myself,
has a play. He makes the play.
I'll be able to have that going in the background, so I can kind of keep tabs. Like of late, what I've been doing really is like I'll go in when I know Gargano has a match, and I'll watch Johnny's match. I saw Young. I'm sorry, not Young, but yeah, is it Young and Cole? Or did they have a match next? I can't remember. But I saw. I can't remember. I can't remember. I was pretty sure that they faced each other on NXT.
Action in the bullpen now as
or was it someone else that he faced? I can't remember. And it's this week. Ugh.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
It's so dumb showing character. I'll have to catch the promo. I know that they had a promo, so I'll have to see that. I'd say probably right now, though, my favorite NXT wrestler is Gargano. I've always been a big Johnny Wrestling fan, so that's not a surprise anyway. But I'm really looking forward to when you know who is able to come back and they can actually finish or continue their feud.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Really looking forward to that. That's going to tear it down. feel like they probably plan on that being a big deal at NXT TakeOver, but you know the injury can't do it. No, he's recovering well.
Pitch on the way. And a good spot for that pitch
And
is
they
it's chopped
will
foul.
tear the house down. He does, right? He's so awkward, but it's entertaining. He has the potential to be very entertaining.
0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Seager fields it cleanly.
I mean, I guess the big question for me now,
Number 2.
here when we get to the DH, I can't remember who has home field, but I'm dealing with the DH. Who is it going to be?
Striding in once again, Randall Grichuk. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this
Oh, this
point
was
in
a
the ball
beatdown.
game.
I was not expecting this. Definitely wanted to come out and get off to a quick start, but you look at that. I scored 3 in the first 3 innings. Popped off 7 runs in 2 last
And the
inning.
pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit. So
Boston's
we'll go at least
winning.
one at bat deeper into the top of the 6th after
Boston's
that
going to go up
2-out
3-1.
success.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Reed Comstock as he rips it on the ground to second.
And now
That's
Comstock's
through for
starting
a
to come
base hit,
through.
his
They're
second
just
of the
hitting.
ball
They're
game.
just hitting everything in this game.
Matt, breaking his heart. You got 2 quick
Yep,
outs.
time
He's
away
doing
did
good.
him
Cruising
some
this thing,
good.
and now look at him. Boom, boom.
He
Base hits,
just
come
looks
back
in
at
better
you.
shape.
That's why you have to
Number
beat the
1, but
enemy.
he just seems so more confident in himself. And it's like it's more natural for him to be in the ring doing his thing than it was before. I feel like he was, wouldn't really say unsure,
Here's Michael Brantley. As he
but it's not the same Drew. Like this Drew I like a lot more than the last Drew.
To this point.
I mean, it's like he knows how good he is.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
All right,
Back to a
guys.
breaking ball right there.
Have another
0-1,
one
show him
or
something on
2.
the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the
Vermo's
selection.
going to come out next inning
2
anyway.
down
She's going to
runners
pinch
at
hit.
first and second.
I believe they're far enough in the lineup to do so. Or wait, no, they're not.
Hit out towards second. Forsythe has it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is
All
over.
right, well,
Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 9-2
check it out and
lead.
see.
Here's Adrian now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
First baseman, Adrian.
It's kind of a weird feeling right now because I'm pretty much barring the most epic collapse I could ever have in a baseball game. I'm pretty much guaranteed to be in the World Series. Like, it's more of,
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled
after the last 2 games, or after,
into the windup.
you know, game 2 was,
And it checks
I think I won by
here.
4.
Point down to the third base umpire,
But the
no
tying
swing
run was
after
on
this
deck.
ball 1.
when we got the final out.
And the pitch.
Game
And
1
this
was
is fouled
decided by
back and out of
1.
play.
1, 3, and 4 were all decided by 1 run.
Set to
So
deal
win
on
or
a ball and
lose,
2
like you
strikes.
feel,
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit.
you feel
And he is in to
relieved when you win. You feel hurt when you lose. A game like this, it's just like I'm just beating the hell out of them.
Enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. As he'll watch a first pitch curve.
Plus, they'll have to face 2 pitchers. They'll have to face Lynn for at least another inning, and they haven't seen him all season. Or all season, all series, so that should suit well for me.
There's a fastball that just misses ball one. His prior history.
Yeah, that's definitely not a bad comparison.
1 for 5. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Can't get that inside pitch. Spotted.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Push softly over toward the
All right, I'll
right
just
side.
take that out. Don't care.
No problem here. 1 away.
It's all about the big picture right now. Anyway, just trying to get through this and then get the outs as quickly as possible.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out and a runner on third.
And this is just
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled.
good. We're undefeated at home, so we'll be 4-0 at home in the postseason. We won games 1 and 2 at home in both. 1-1 in San Fran, 2-1 in LA.
Pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
So we can drop a fastball on him.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Okay, change the eye level. Change eye level,
Now
change
another
speed.
2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any
He might
trouble,
run.
and there are 2 away.
I'll take that.
Pitcher number 54.
And he will pinch hit. Questions will be tolls.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
And tolls are job.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
I'm actually more scared of Jock than Tolls. Tolls is no slouch.
Men on third with 2 down.
No slouch at all. But I really believe that
Swung on it.
Jock is
outclassed by
scary
that
dude.
fastball for a strike.
That raw power makes you nervous when you pitch.
Anything else to speed up his
Especially
path,
since I'm
just
going to have a
stay
power
right there.
pitcher in for a little bit.
Here's a high pop-up.
They're 6, 9 outs away from the World Series.
That retires the side.
Yeah, Rhodes will definitely be back, but it was good for him to get away because
They're down by a touchdown.
Just-
9-2.
he was stagnant in the WWE. It didn't feel like he was going anywhere. I'd say that he was underappreciated. Just imagine if he was on SmackDown right now with the current rosters. Like, he could be such a big boost for him.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary.
A massacre, that's what's happened.
Pedro Baez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better
Bring in the
results
other
than
righty.
other arms that they've run out there in this one.
I think I've seen him once this series.
Digging in and looking for more, Jet Jerko. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Alright, thank you for your work, Lynn. I'm going to take you out. You did good. And there we go. Between those two, I think we should be able to finish this game out.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. And this
On the
misses
left.
the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I'm going to get a base runner on and I can just bunt.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cabrera's there.
Hell, I might just leave him in just for the sake of leaving him in, honestly.
Play one away.
Who cares?
The batter.
Who cares about a pitcher off the pin swinging? Not such a big lead. He's pitched decently. Just leave him in and just
another chance.
save the pin
He's
for
singled
later in the
earlier,
game.
making him 1
Which I
for
think that's
2 to
what I'm
this
gonna do.
point.
I'll keep Brett up though if I need a lefty. If we get further in the lineup to
First pitch of
say,
the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner.
oh, what a catch!
As he makes the catch.
You're
Well
kidding me
done.
again?
The pitcher number 31. Lance
No replay of that?
Lynn.
Digging in.
Yes, that's
Lance
true. Like,
Lynn.
we're trying to go
He's
home. Like,
entered
this
into
game's
the ball
boring
game,
as
so
hell.
this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at
True
that
City.
one either. It's 2-0.
What's up?
Tell you, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little
They
bit
definitely are in this one. We'll see how the World Series turns out. But the way this series has been, it seems like a
against you than anybody.
Ready with the
anticlimactic the way that it's went
high
down.
fastball is in there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major
But for
part
now,
of his
I
arsenal.
can live with that.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Seager. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. His career numbers in this matchup.
All right.
He's gone 3 for 8. He also
And
has
Lynn
1
can
home
pitch
run.
another inning. Probably can pitch the 8th inning too.
Squared that one up just a little.
If we get in trouble, I'll bring in a lefty. Otherwise, he's going to be in for a little bit. We'll head out to the World Series. Question is, who will be Boston or Seattle, and who has home field?
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
First World Series I'll played in on
And
the
the 0-2
PS4.
pitch. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch
Not a
on
strike.
1-2.
Interesting.
The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
See if we can actually get ahead of Melky early in the
As
count.
he takes
Nope.
a fastball off the
But he's
plate
been
for a
ahead in
ball,
every
1-0.
at-bat this game.
He's working on a
Luckily
1
for
for
us, he only has
3
one
thus
hit.
far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's been nice being this dude. He's getting good, great pitches.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty
Can't
of
keep getting behind
opportunities.
good batters like
Another
that.
The base hit. They find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Here's Corey Seager as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Maybe 0 for 3, but he had the huge hit in the last game.
Comes set with
Tied
the
the game in the
0-1.
9th inning for them.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be
That
trouble.
will likely be an RBI double.
Cabrera rounds the corner and is headed home. is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally
Thank you for catching the ball this time, Comstock. Thank you.
You've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been first and third with 1 away, which is a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Big risk for them.
Here's George Springer. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate. For
But it gives me the
one.
flexibility of
He's got
just
a hit
pitching
in
however I
3
want now. I don't have
at-bats
to worry about the runner on third and possibly trying to pitch for a double play. Now I just pitch for an out.
The 0-1 on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Huge difference.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
He's going to be saying win for a while anyway, so it's whatever you can give me, I'll take.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it.
Through 7.
And that's
2 innings away from the World Series.
Dodgers lead 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Dyson.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on 1 away.
I'm still salty.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Time now for our starter comparison.
That sums it up. Rich Hill got tagged.
As you can see,
Didn't even make it out the third inning.
5 innings.
Surprised he made it out the second after it was 5-0.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
That's our MVP of the series, in my opinion.
First delivery to him on the way.
To look at
Takes
what
a high
the pitching
fastball
did
for a
in
strike.
general. But he has 8 RBIs in this series.
Now a flare out toward right center. Forsythe.
Most of them being key ones. I think the first one wasn't. Actually, no. The first one was a pretty big one, too. They gave us the lead. You know, he beat out a throw to give us what ultimately ended up being the game-winning run against Kershaw in Game 1. Yep, Wicked, I totally agree. I'm feeling pretty good right now.
And singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
7 away.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Carpenter out in
Potentially
front of it here.
4 to 7 games left of baseball.
Seats down the right side.
Be a weird feeling, but it's been a good journey.
The 0-1.
Win or
And
lose.
this will be fouled away.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 9-2 lead.
Who's up? Yasmani?
Here's the catcher, Yasmani.
And after Yasmani, I will bring in
3
Brett.
tries so far. He struck out once.
So not bad. Look at it. Reyes gave me 4 innings. Gave up 1 run.
Into
Lynn
the
gave
windup
me
and the pitch.
currently 3
Line drive to left.
and a third.
Has to retreat a bit, but he gets there.
1
for
run.
number 1.
And now Cecil is going to come in.
First pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And give me 2 2/3 hopefully.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a
pitching for the
left-handed hitter
Cardinals,
waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Cecil.
And I'll deal with whoever they bring in, because they might bring in Peterson. Anyway, if we get far enough. And Leak will be the next pitcher in, or maybe Warren if it gets a little bit closer. I guess it just kind of depends on what happens over the next few minutes.
In now, Adrian Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball.
Haven't had a game like this in a while.
Going. A perfect
Just a
3 for 3
complete
thus far.
dominant ass whooping. Where there's nothing you can do. Madden basketball. I was gonna say basketball. No game have I played within like the last week has I been just complete total domination like this.
Ready with the 1-1. And that one stayed too low.
And even the games with the Cubs, there was still that worry. Couldn't get far away enough from them.
Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
It's always a lucky dude.
Logan Forsythe.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's gone 2 for 5. Cecil comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That's another base hit for them. I got to say that they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Standing in now, Rob Segedin, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away.
That's when I go, well, let's just get pitched out.
Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now 6 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not bad night.
So, what are you guys going to do?
Kike Hernandez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Hernandez.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Believe in Cecil to
Looking
get
to
the
make
out.
it 3 straight 2-out hits here.
But if Cecil
He's got
gives
a
up a
runner in
hit,
scoring position
I
at
will
second.
go to Warren. But the hit's probably
Ready
going to make
with
it
the 0-1
9-3.
pitch. Changeup gets him out in front
Otherwise,
for strike
Cecil
2.
can stay in. And Cecil will pitch the 9th. Or at least start the 9th. Warren will come in if anything gets crazy.
2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Adam Warren enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Now pitching for St. Louis.
But the only thing you don't want is home run, because that gives you runs in bunches. Alright. Alright, supposed to top of the order.
And
Now
now
see,
is
I'm going to have to deal with the big guys one more time.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Slider. Haven't really been able to throw that pitch.
First pitch here is hit off
Haven't
to
had
the
anyone
left
that's
side
had one
and
yet
fouled.
this
It's
year.
strike 1.
So I'm sure this will help.
Here's the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that
Trust
time.
me,
Good
I'm not
eye,
trying
1-2.
to. My bullpen has let me down in Los Angeles so far.
Now, I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
All right.
And Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. On to the 9th inning now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Dodgers 5. Luis Avilan enters.
They bring in a lefty, so that helps me out here.
Trying to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Was it a 9-2 game? Like, I'm not trying to choke this one away.
He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Right fielder number 15, Randall Richard.
Not trying to choke this one away.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Everyone's favorite animation, but he threw it. If it was a righty, he wouldn't have to have to stop.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up now, Reed Comstock. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
I like that his bat is starting to come to life. Only helps me out in the big
First
picture.
offering on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2
Sure, how to make
hole.
contact with that.
Hit hard, but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Rips this one to first. But good hit
Right,
over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The left fielder number
Great.
23, Michael Brantley.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Alright, guys.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in
Base
left
hit to
center.
left center, and Jed will get one more
He's
at
got a
bat. I'll
base hit.
take that.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Oh, that's a long time ago. Let's see what you do, Jed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is in the air out to left field.
All right, here we go. 3 outs.
And the inning is over.
No pressure.
So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. The Cardinals lead it 9-5. Here's Melky Cabrera, and obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6. Here's the first pitch. Good change up that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
I said you wouldn't be ahead in every damn count.
The 1-0.
The first pitch cross.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he just misses with a curveball.
That's great.
Fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Brantley is there, 1 away.
The batter number 5.
So close.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He doubled his last time through. Here's the first pitch. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the series. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
People always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
All right, well, that's 1 run.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
I guess I shouldn't panic.
For him in his last trip. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike
They
one.
just have to get the tying run on deck.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down.
I wouldn't have dove, but if it would have been 9-5. I don't want them getting any momentum.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani.
One away.
And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
Ew. That's disgusting. How does Pujols do that?
Here's the
One out away, guys.
And that one right down Main Street.
2 strikes away.
The 0-1. And this will be a
One
called
strike
strike
away.
2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
One down in the dirt, strike 3. And the Cardinals claim the National League pennant. The Redbirds are World Series bound.
Hey, no injuries there, guys, please. Celebrating in Dodger Stadium.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yes.
Yeah, he came
The letting us that grand slam in the second inning as it really got it going.
big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The one to center was one thing that really got us going second and bat of the game. Dead center. But then the grand slam to left made it a 5-0 game, and we just pretty much maintained it from there.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Seven down, 4 to go, hopefully. So in that case, it's level 45. I could probably, or almost level 45. I could play one. See who we play first. Let's watch the highlights for those that came in late.
First for the victorious St. Louis
So I
Cardinals.
said Diaz, second batter of the game, dead center.
They left
1-0.
7 men on base. For the Dodgers,
Then this one, Peralta was hit.
no errors. They left 8 men on base.
Walked the pitcher. Dyson popped up. But with 2 outs, Diaz, bases loaded, grand slam to left, 5-0.
Tonight paid attention. A sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank
Makes
you
you
for
feel
attending
good.
tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger
And even
Stadium,
after they scored one in the bottom of the second to cut it to 4,
safely.
Comstock with a bomb. Someone who has not been batting well this postseason. So we get the run right back, 6-1. Peralta, RBI single after a double by Jerko. That makes it 7-1. And I believe that was with 2 outs, but that's fine. Jed with the big one there. He's just a triple shot second now I think about it. 9-2. That would be it for me. This was big right here because it saved the run. So you think the inning could have changed on this? Maybe they get a couple of runs there. It changes how, things play out. But the cutoff, Diaz, Rockets, Comstock who catches. big out there. Thanks, Wicked. And Kiki with the pinch hit 3-run, which has made me cringe just a little. With 2 outs in the 8th. Pretty much cut the lead in half. Can't help but be a little nervous there. Seager with the home run to center. And that is it. DeMarco. What's up, DeMarco? How's it going? And that was the final out. And on that, the Cardinals go to the World Series. Alright.